In the previous video, we learned how to install Cocoa Pods. So now we want to learn how we can integrate pods into our project. The first step for this is to review the pod that we want. In this video, we're going to use different ways of finding pods. The first we'll look at is pod list, which lists all our pods. The second is pod search, where we can find pods by keyword. And finally, we're going to use Cocoa controls to review the pods. So we have our Cocoa Pods gem installed. The next thing we want to do is review the library or pod we want to install. There are a few great websites around that allow creators to post their pod and have users rate and review it. If you take Cocoa controls as an example, you can use this to search for functionality, then determine which one you want to implement. Alternatively, when browsing big-name service providers such as Facebook, Google, or Twitter for their iOS SDK, they usually provide a way for you to integrate their technology via a pod installation and provide guidance on how to implement it. Cocoa Pods also provides a native way of browsing the available pods. The first of these is the use of pod list, which shows all the available pods and their current version. This allows you to read through a growing list and see if there's anything there to inspire you. However, it is a little bit of a blunt tool for the job, and if you're looking for a little precision and know what you are searching for, then you can use the pod search and then provide a keyword search for the title of the available pods. The scenario for this app is that we want to load images from the web. This process can sometimes be a little intensive, and if we use the simplest method for downloading data from the internet, using the method data with contents of URL, then we block the main thread and negatively impact our user experience. What we are looking for is a tool that will manage all of our web image needs asynchronously, while allowing our user journey to continue. So here, I'm going to search for web image as my keyword. I get a list of options back, and from here I can do my research. One of the tools that can be used to evaluate suitability of frameworks is Cocoa controls. This website is specifically set up to allow users to review and recommend different external libraries and controls that other developers have created before they include them in their projects. So let's go to the website and type in ST-WebImage. As you can see, there are a number of different options here, but I'm going to click on ST-WebImage. Already, I can see that this had a good level of recommendation with 4.5 out of 5. So I'm going to click on Download Source, and this will take me through to the developer's GitHub account, where I can read more about it. Here, I can see there's a great amount of support for the project, with the last update being only days prior. There are even instructions on how to implement it. What's more, they are working with a strong version control system, so I can feel confident that they are actively pursuing the support of this framework, and that I'm making the right choice in including it in my project. So with this knowledge, I feel that ST-WebImage is the right match for my needs, and so that is what we will use. So now we've reviewed the pods and determined which one we want to implement. In the next video, we're going to look at how we create a pod file to manage our dependencies.